Antwerp is the oldest and the most beautiful club in Belgium.
Our club was founded in 1880 by English students. In the beginning it was an athletics club.
That's why we call it still Antwerp, the English pronunciation.
Last year the club was bought by our new CEO and chairman, Patrick de Kaper. In 1 year we've done big advancements in the club. We had a very negative feedback on the old system because it was failing, and I think it was so old meanwhile that we could put it next to the cups in the museum. We were not able to speak through the microphone to the fans. We had to change something, and we had to do it fast.
It changed completely because of this new sound system.
Surprised. The quality of the sound is so good. The fans are very happy because it's an added value. It is good that you can talk to the people, but it is even better if you can create an atmosphere.
In whatever stadium you go in Belgium, you never hear this sound. It's really top.
The objectives that we had with the system was, first of all, to be able to do all standard communication towards the crowd and to the fans. But once we started talking with Christian about the possibilities, we evolved to a full sound system which would enable us to create a party in the stadium.
In most of the stadiums you have an announcement system just for the speaker, a system which is not powerful enough or good enough to play music on.
Football has changed just from the game until an experience. When you have important DJs and you want to entertain the fans before the game, after the game, it's important that you have a good sound system.
To realize good sound in a stadium is that you have to get rid of the big delays you have, because there are 4 big zones. It won't be good that you hear the speaker on the other side of the pitch.
The acoustic simulation software, which is the virtual mapping of speakers, which we're using, is a program called EASE. The end result is an overlay of the whole project, so you have a 3D simulation of the stadium itself. This actually allowed us to really focus on dropping a microphone at any point in the stadium and playing an audio track through the software. By playing that audio track, you can actually listen in your headphones to see exactly how the delay and the reverberation will be working in that area. With the experience of Kik, who were specialised in stadiums, really were focused on delivering the best possible sound from the installation.
Only with certified riggers you're allowed to do like an installation like this.
There was a few hurdles which had to be overcome from the installation point of view. We worked closely with our installer and the stadium directly, and really that's the structural support of the stadium itself, the rigging hardware.
An old stadium has its limitations. As this is a quite substantial size of speakers, we had to develop a solution of brackets to be able to mount them to the current structure.
And the adaptation of the boxes to be able to be positioned in areas of the stadium where they could be subject to weather conditions. The XY152s, they are able to adapt to very, very low to very, very high temperature. And also this means that they can be used in really, really high moisture environments because the drivers are coated with a waterproof resistant coating. T2 is an area where the SBL levels needed to be somewhat higher than the rest of the areas because it's more of the hardcore fans, let's say.
They're singing all the time, they're making a lot of noise, the atmosphere here in the stadium is amazing.
So in T2 we installed the most amount of speakers. We used 12 XY152s, so 6 clusters allowing 120-degree dispersion across that whole area.
They're so powerful that we can more or less overrule the fans. Business seats are behind thick glass, and we had to make sure we could give not only the feed coming from the speaker, but also the atmosphere of the stadium.
Kik, our installer, installed 2 microphones which are out in the crowd, and the microphone picks up crowd noise which is piped back into the glass area, so it really kind of engages the people in the booths to feel they're still connected to the match. The bar area and the members' lounge, what we really had to do is cater for the ability to focus it as a nightclub system when they do private functions in there. It could be corporate events, it could be weddings. So the sound system here needed really to be adaptable to any environment. In this area we installed 6 XY101s. In the DJ console we had 2 XY215 subwoofers, 2 XY81s as the DJ booth monitors. The choice here was 4 XY101s. Again, it was a custom-made DJ console similar to the other area, We used K-series amplifiers opposed to M-series because of the AES features. Basically, the AES is allowing pure digital signal running through the whole stadium in a continuous loop, so there's no jitter, there's no jumping around of signal.
The system, it was completely a surprise, not only for myself but also for the fans. They were not expecting that in such an old stadium, such a quality sound could appear.
Our fans are known in Belgium to be the loudest. Today we can speak to them with the sound system and they will understand us perfectly.
I think you can hear here that sound is really important. You have a sound from the supporters, but you have also a bright new sound system, and it's really great. So I think everybody will hear us today.
But we have also the reaction from the DJs. In the past they were not answering our questions to play a DJ set. Now they are proud to be here because they know that the system is working perfectly and that also the fans will hear it loud and clear.
If you see people moving from one leg to another leg on the music, then that means that's a good, good aspect.
The versatility of the XY series, it really does show how capable they are of delivering sound and good sound to any application. Kik have already commissioned another football stadium in Belgium with XY series. We're actively looking to make things more streamlined for the future, so every installation we're learning more to how to adapt to work closely with this environment or any other environment.